Hello everyone, my name is Andre, and welcome to my first Salmon Run video. You may already know me from my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/nslg, where I play a lot of Salmon Run. While I already do some commentary on my gameplay while streaming, it's hard to explain all of my thought process in the middle of the game. So for this video, I will experiment with commentating on a previously recorded freelance shift, and go over every step of my decision making, as well as many details that you should keep in mind when playing Salmon Run, especially in freelance. Let's do it! So we're jumping into the spawning grounds with H3 Nuzzlenose, Heavy Splatling, Sputtershot Jr., and 96 Gal. Overall, not an amazing comp at turfing and also not great mobility, with only Junior having the best stats there. H3, Heavy, and 96 do a lot of damage and make up for the Junior's lack of range. Clearing Lessers is a bit grindy with all these shooters individually and the lack of a blaster, slusher, or roller, but combining firepower with the team can definitely help here. So, in the pre-wave 10 seconds, we see that we have the H3 Nuzzlenose, and this is going to be a low-tide normal wave. So we're going to head over, paint the surroundings of the basket, and wait for the first spawn to happen, and decide what to do. So first thing is going to be a scrapper. We have the H3, so taking the initiative early would be difficult. We're going to wait for the team and try it, but they took the initiative first, so we're just going to have to make the most out of this and take the cycles early. Something unfortunate happens, and we're going to take a little while longer to finish the scrappy, unfortunately, but that's what it is. We have that stinger waiting, we're going to go for it. At this point you can hear some summoned war horns, which means there's a spawn elsewhere on the stage aside from this eel. We're going to deal with the stinger, and then we see that there are stingers, or at least one stinger on the other side, so we're going to not go for the far eggs. There are two stingers after all, and we are going to have to try and deal with that quickly. Unfortunately, our teammates are blocking our way with that ray, and then there's a Moz, so I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can't go for the stingers yet. I'm going to lure this Moz if I can. Looks like I got its aggro. That's it. We're going to run some eggs here. Jacob going a little greedy and almost killing me with that ray. Unfortunate, we somehow make it out, but we have to focus the basket now. It's too late to go for the stingers, I feel. I would have to sacrifice some specials for it. And now that we're going to get quota here, there it is, there's the quota. I'm just going to step back, stay away, play it safe. We're going to take those stingers aggro away from the basket area and just survive here for a while. There's nothing much to say. We're going to take the scrapper down and move at the same time so we can keep dodging the stingers, but someone dealt with them. Now, there's not much for us to do in the wave. We could run this seg, but we're actually going to go and paint the walls here in preparation for waves 2 and 3. This is something you can do in any stage. Always just paint the stage, paint the walls, do some preparation. Can never fail. So now we're going to play wave 2, and we have the 96 Gal. We're going to play a mid-tide special wave. So in case we have rush, let's paint the walls for safety. But we do get fog, so I'm going to stay down here, wait for the spawns to happen, see where the bosses are coming from. Don't forget that in fog, bosses will come from one place, but lessers spawn everywhere, so you still have to look for the boss specifically. So there's the steelhead, we take it down, go for the egg, and back to run it, and move on to the next thing, which is a scrapper at the ramp. We're going to turn it towards the team. Heavy Splatling is doing a great job helping us out. There's a stinger as well. We're going to go take it down quickly. Be careful with this lessers. Take it down from safety while stalling the Goldie. And yeah, now we're going to take that egg and move on. Clear some lessers on the way. We see there's a stinger on the left. But I can't really go for it right now. I have to run this egg first to make my trip there worth it. Apparently my teammate is going to take care of it. Is it? Yes, okay, good. Notice that my awareness is bad. I'm going to go for this egg, but I did not see the eel. I should have been paying more attention to the spawns. Anyway, now that there are some eggs here, there are moths, I'm going to stay here. There are two moths coming. At this point, I'm tunneling the basket a bit much. I should be paying attention to spawns in case there are stingers and flyfish, but I didn't do that. I'm focusing the quota. We do get the quota, but be aware of that note about awareness. And from now, I'm just playing it safe, killing any threats like the flyfish, and that's pretty much what we're doing for the rest of the wave. Just looking out for threats. There are drizzlers, there are the scrappers. There's that drizzler over there. We can take it down here. That is fine. Another 10 egg Goldie. Such good RNG in this match, man. Anyway, we're gonna play it safe. Just chill, run some eggs. And yeah, that's pretty much wave 2. Nothing much to say. Now we're going to paint a little bit of the floor. This, again, just paint the stage always when you have spare time. So now we're going to play Wave 3. In Wave 3 we have Junior and a mid-tide normal wave. We'll use the turfing capabilities of the Junior to paint the area around the basket. We could have done a better job on the wall, but it's alright. We don't have much time now, so that's going to have to wait. And the first spawn are those two eels. We're going to take them down early to prevent snowballs, and then be able to move on to the next thing, which you can hear the war horn, the boss of spawn. It's the scrapper and the stinger we see now. So let's hurry up with the egg and go and take down that stinger quickly. It's on me, so I have to kind of dodge it sideways. I can't go straight to it. There's another stinger. You gotta kill it. There's yet another stinger. You can see spawning in the background, but yeah, our quota is not looking great. I have to go and run this egg first instead of directly going for the stinger, so let's do that first. And there's yet another one. This teammate is using raid to take it down, so we can keep going for this one. There's an egg here. We're gonna run this egg quickly and get the other. There's also a stinger at the docks. This is the RNG we know grounds for and love, right? So yeah, unfortunately we're not going to be able to run to get that stinger. We're just going to have to focus eggs at the basket. Luckily, this teammate is using their stingray to take down the stinger, so we are not going to have to deal with that, thankfully. Yeah. So we're just focusing these scrappers. I guess they are enough to get us the quota here, so let's just do that. There are lots of bosses out there like the flyfish that were pretty much ignored, but now that we have the quota, we're going to play it safe. We're going to dodge your missiles. We're going to maybe take down one or two if we have the time for it. Quota is done, so there's not too much to worry about. We just take down this flyfish in a stylish way using Splash On to refill the ink tank, and that's it. We're just running a couple eggs and celebrate victory with our teammates. Let's go. GG's. Alright, so that's it for this little experiment. This wasn't a super well played game. There were moments my awareness could be better, and hesitations led to not keeping up with the spawns. Luckily, we were able to finish the quota early and play safe, otherwise it could have been a much harder game. Also, I don't think there were any noteworthy plays, but next time I'll try to find a more interesting shift to commentate. I hope this video was helpful to you, and if you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the video. Is there any aspect of the shift you think I should have focused more in my commentary? Or if you have any questions or suggestions for topics to discuss in future videos, please feel free to leave a comment below. Also, check the description for some useful links to help you find your way into the SalmonRun community. That's it for this video. Have a good one, and see you next time.